You're looking up on here. Ready?
Okay.
Take this plate. Hang on. Set. Plate.
Yep.
You shoot this. Use paper away. Too late. Lazy. Rather get it. Yeah, UFO is a combination of ultimate football, obviously a hybrid game involving Gridiron, Union, League, AFL, some soccer rules, Rugby League, all into one game.
Sure.
And it's played in the summer nights and the evenings like now. It's a beautiful time, so it's not too hot, and we don't take on and hurt any of the other sports. I'm a mad football supporter, used to play soccer, used to play rugby, used to play league, so I don't want to hurt any of those sports at all, and that's the rules and regulations here.
Yep.
And at all times the referee, for instance, feeds the scrum, so there is no problems with penalties and redoing it. The referees threw the line-outs, so there's no problems again. The referee bounces the AFL ball to start the game, and every set of 5 tackles after the scrum, the half-back throws it back to the quarterback, who goes back and back, and does his to the wing receiver, who is catching it over his shoulder as he's running. So we've got a situation there where we've got quarterbacks, wing receivers. If the wingers score, you get the team gets an extra 2 points and a right to be able to convert the try or have another go for another, which we call a touchdown. The easiest way to explain it would be when you've got football games, referees can sometimes make a mistake 1 second before 1 minute before the end of the game. Just recently happened in Vegas. Team.
Yes, sir.
Penalty in front of the post for a stupid not rolling off quick enough. In our game, we have to say one more tackle. So they can't ruin the game. They can't upset the game. Everybody's happy. The crowd's happy because the players actually who are on the field say the result. Now there is no golden point. We play 5-minute mini games. So even if there's a try scored or a drop kick in the first second, we play the whole game.
Sure.
For 5 minutes.
Okay.
So you can score, you can score again. But after the end of that 5 minutes, there's still drawn. Was another break, and then there's another 5-minute game.
Cool. How many players?
10 players to a side.
10 players to a side. Cool. Side. And when was the game created?
About 3.5, bit over 3 years ago.
Okay.
Close to 4. Close to 4.
So
first concept, first game.
So you've had a few seasons of it already?
Yeah. We've been able to train. The AFL guys trained it. Said it was the fastest, best game they've ever played. That was Craig O'Brien's team with won 32 games in a row for the AFL.
Wow. He's
a super coach. He's obviously being an ex-Swans player and a former Melbourne AFL player as well. It's a fantastic situation to have Brett Kenny as a Rugby League coach. Paul Taylor is our tackling coach, who holds the world record for the most tackles in a Rugby League game. We've got a situation where we've got even, of all people, Warwick Kappa is our mascot because we need someone to throw the rotten eggs and the tomatoes at. Being a UFO, we've got the Rocket Man to have on the back, and they'll be flying, Warwick's to fly around the stadium in that, a la Michael Jackson in the old days. And as I said before, it was me that was bringing Michael Jackson to Australia just a couple of weeks before he died. So that's the reason he didn't come, because unfortunately he didn't last that long.
No. In terms of it, is it an easy game to learn?
Very easy. We've found that anybody can learn it in about 15 minutes.
15 minutes?
Yeah. Even we had the whole Fijian rugby team there, the South Pacific nations, including the captain of New Guinea of rugby. We lined the ball out, and they all speak English, but I mean, they understood it very clearly in 15 minutes and went out and played unbelievably well.
Sure. Does it help? Does it help to be already have played any of those other games already? Or?
Obviously, if you are a footballer of any sort, a soccer player, league, union, gridiron player, you're going to have an advantage. But even if you're a touch football player, you still got an advantage. You're able to keep the ball alive, handle the ball, run, jump, catch. It's good hand-eye coordination.
Sure.
But what we found with the when we played our first game at Palm Beach was that the coach, Craig O'Brien, said that I've never seen my players so tired so quickly. They completely ran out of breath in 6 minutes.
That's very intense.
Yeah, he thought they were fit being AFL superstar players and winning 32 games in a row. They'd have to be reasonably fit.
Of course, yeah.
And they weren't good.
And so can be picked up pretty quickly. What are the challenges of the game? Is it just to be able to be fit enough to play?
The challenge is we're building a whole new athlete, and the athlete will be more flexible, it'll be more agile. It's fantastic training for the off-season, for instance. And with a lot of the games in Union and League, when you hit 20 and you don't make the top grade, you're gone. Your career's finished.
Absolutely.
So if you have an injury at 18, 19, where you've got a digit knee, like my other son was a South Queensland player, my other son was a South Queensland player. If you've got any injury at all at that age, which they did, you're finished for the rest of your life.
Yeah, sure.
So this keeps the player going until he's 40. The most important thing, it's unlimited interchange.
Sure.
So they can put their hand up, they get a bit tired, and they can come off.
Cool. Okay.
And we can bring the superstars on as mystery players. They pull their helmet off, and out they come as Wanky or whoever the mystery player is on the day.
Sure. Okay. So and where can people go to find out more information about it? Is there a website? Or
yeah, it's a good question. It's ufofooty.com. That's UFO. Footy.com, it's short for Ultimate Football Organisation.
Sure. And
they can check it out at ufofooty.com. All the rules and regulations are there. We've also incorporated a brand new television reality show, which we've been doing this week. All the rehearsals are starting now. And that reality show is called So You Think You're a Footballer to Find the Ultimate Footballer.
Cool.
That incorporates a Miss Out of This World quest, UFO, Miss Out of This World. You get it? It's a good pun. And we're asking all the most beautiful cheerleaders, fake models. We'll be having female referees running the sideline instead of a bally-headed old guy like me trying to keep up. I've got a bit more hair than most of them. But I think the fans would much rather see a beautiful, flowing young girl, like 4 of them running the lines. You know?
Cool. All right. Well, that probably gets us everything we need. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good to speak to you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, bye.